For as long as I can remember, one of the most popular topics of personal growth is that of affirmations, of statements, positive statements that we might say throughout the course of a day or first thing in the morning or at the end of the day to try to put ourselves at another level. There's been many books written about how affirmations can help us to manifest what we desire in life, that the use of positive affirmations can lift us up and help us to make money, find the perfect partner, lose weight, find the perfect career, get a new car, and all kinds of different things. And today I wanted to share with you an up to the minute, what we believe an up to minute philosophy is on the pros and the cons of affirmations. And maybe as you watch this, you'll be able to gather whatever it is that you want to attract to yourself from the concept of affirmations. You'll be able to gather a new truth possibly, and maybe this will uncover something that you already know to be true. I hope that it'll do something for you as we all move along and we all go after that same goal of personal growth. Hi, I'm David Essel. I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was a very, very long time ago that I was introduced to the concept of affirmations. It could have been through Norman Vincent Peale's work. I don't really remember where it came from, or Earl Nightingale, or who knows where. I can't even tell you, but I know it was just forever ago. It seems like another lifetime ago. For the first 20-something years of my work, we put a lot of time into helping people to create affirmations based on some very exorbitant claims. Like that I'm earning $50,000 a month doing what I love, or I am with the dream partner of my life and he makes $500,000 a year, or I have a size 2 body. Well, I'm at a size 16 right now. I have a size 2 body, and the list goes on and on and on. And we would encourage people, immensely encourage people to get into this whole mindset of exorbitant affirmations is what I call it. And there's a term I use now that I'll tell you a little bit later on in the clip here today, that is actually, I think it shows us that type of affirmation, even though it's very popular and even though there's a momentary little pump that we get from it, is a highly erroneous way to use affirmations. And let me tell you why. The conscious and the subconscious brain work together, as we know that, and the subconscious is what oftentimes runs the ship. So while we might be thinking consciously, I am earning $50,000 a month, and let's say that we're earning $2,000 a month, from a conscious perspective, we're going, yeah, this feels good. I'm going to get up every day in the morning and I'm going to say, I am earning $50,000 a month. And the subconscious is laughing all the way to not the bank by any means, but all the way to the bathroom. We'll put it that way. The subconscious is not buying into it. The subconscious is saying that is so ridiculous that you have that type of an affirmation that you're repeating, and you may have been repeating this affirmation for 1 or 2 or 20 years for all I know. Well, about 10 years ago, we came to this understanding, this realization about the working of the conscious and subconscious mind, and we found out that we had been buying into an erroneous thought structure with affirmations based on the ridiculous. In other words, the subconscious knows reality. Reality being that part of our existence where we have no real way to earn $50,000 a month. We have no real vehicle to help us do that. We might not have the intelligence or the athletic ability. We may not have anything to bring us to $50,000 while we're currently earning $2,000. And so when I saw that disconnect 10 years ago, I said, oh my Lord, I think we've been leading people down the wrong path. Just like whoever it is that taught me that, had great intentions. I'm not saying we had bad intentions, but it's just not based on in reality. It really isn't. Now, some people right now will say, oh, David, that's so wrong. You can create anything you want and blah, 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 and whatever. I think you can too, but I don't think that it can be done in most of the ways that we're hoping and thinking that it should. To say that I'm driving a brand new Maserati today when we're making $2,000 or $5,000 a month or whatever it is, that would not put us anywhere near the income needed to drive a Maserati is an absolute waste of time, and it takes us down a path, in our opinion, that is deleterious to your personal growth versus uplifting. There's only so many months or weeks or years that you can say, I'm currently driving a Maserati, when the subconscious especially knows it's a bunch of crap because of the fact that you can't even afford a new Ford Escape or one of those other cars that are out there right now. And so why do we go to the ridiculousness of these affirmations that are so far out in space? Why do we do it? To me, and here's the term I'm going to use, it's a bunch of, I swear to God, it's a bunch of spiritual crack. It's a bunch of spiritual crack. It's that crack cocaine hit. It's that spiritual hit that we love that makes us feel really awesome because we're getting up and it's been X amount of years that we've been saying I have this new Maserati, and it gives us that immediate hit, that immediate boost and lift, and then nothing in the outside world changes. Nothing in the outside world changes. We switched 10 years ago, and sometimes it's a hard sell to people. But, you know, I remember I had a couple women come in and they took our life coach certification course, and they were adamant. They came in together as a team. They've been writing affirmations for years, and they were adamant they were not going to let it go. So I asked one of them, how long has this been going on for? And they said, and the one woman said 10 years. And I said, how about for you? And she said 8 years. And I said, great. Let's take a look at those affirmations. And I don't know how many they wrote, 25 of them or something like that. And how many of them have come true? See, and the answer was none. If you're one with the answer, not one of them come through. They didn't have the house on the beach. They didn't have the house in the mountains. They didn't have the relationship they've been writing about for years. They didn't have the body they've been writing about for years. None of it had come true. But it was spiritual crack, you know? I mean, it gave them a lift every day, but it didn't do anything. So this is what we're encouraging people to do. Create affirmations based on reality. In other words, but that are exciting, that are passionate. So if you're earning $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month would be a massive increase in your earning capacity. So we encourage people to set affirmations out 90 days in advance. So we would say, I am earning $3,000 a month on or before 90 days, whatever that time period is, doing the work I love, which is, and then you'd specifically point out what that work is, and you could write that down. So what we're doing is we're creating affirmations that are exciting and passionate and can be life-enhancing, but aren't exorbitant, ridiculous, and what we're going to say is actually life-reversing. Because they don't come through very often at all, at the best they're going to shoot us in the foot and they're going to keep us back from doing the physical action steps that need to do to put the power behind affirmations. So affirmations need to be realistic but passionate and exciting. They need to have some feet underneath them. They need to have some action steps that are based 5 days a week on bringing them into fruition, or the affirmation time is a waste of time. I cannot make this clear enough. If you have really realistic but exciting and passionate affirmations that bring you up to the next level, if you're a size 16, then your affirmation should be based on a size 14 by when? In 90 days. And then what are you going to do to make it happen? See, those kind of affirmations, believe it or not, they're not the star-yard things. They're not saying that I'm going to be driving the Maserati, marrying the guy that earns $500,000 a year, that I'm at a size 2, that I have a house on the beach when we're renting a trailer. And there's nothing wrong with renting a trailer. But let's get realistic, okay? And I promise you, if you follow what we talked about today, realistic but passionate, exciting, and at a higher level than you are right now, and write down the action steps that you'll take 5 days a week to make it happen, those affirmations will be life-enhancing. Get away from the spiritual crack. Get away from the stuff that makes you feel good instantly but has no feet, no legs, no power. Okay? If I can help you at all with this, we teach this now intensely. Visit me at talkdavid.com. Send me an email. I'd love to help you. I absolutely would love to help you. Also, don't forget to share this with your friends. There's lots of people that are stuck in this affirmation work that is very non-productive. Let's get productive. We can make major changes. I love affirmations. There's like 5 a day that I say on a regular basis that are empowering, that are powerful. I love affirmations. But let's make them workable, usable, real, okay? And don't forget to sign up for YouTube right here so that you can get every video that we put out right sent to your YouTube account. All right, I love you, and I'm wishing you the best with your affirmations and all of your goals. May they come true. I'm David Essel. Bye-bye.